Hi everyone, this is Maddie and I will be presenting two different theoretical perspectives on the social justice issue, domestic violence against men. My first theory is social learning theory. Social learning theory was developed by Akers in 1973. Social learning theory explains that people learn new behaviors, values, and attitudes by observing and imitating other people. Social learning theory explains that during childhood and adolescence, observations of how parents and significant others behave in intimate relationships provides an initial learning of behavioral alternatives which are appropriate for these relationships. Social learning theory explains that domestic violence may also be learned through the media. In terms of domestic violence, an individual would learn that behavior through seeing it within their family. Social learning theory and domestic violence. Social learning theory consists of four different concepts: definitions, differential association, imitation, and differential reinforcement. Definitions are general and specific attitudes and beliefs regarding appropriate and inappropriate behavior. These beliefs deem behaviors as morally right, wrong, or neutral. Individuals are more likely to partake in domestic violence if it is defined as morally right. Differential association refers to social interactions with other individuals and groups. This can be your family, friends, or even the media. Imitation refers to the process whereby one emulates the behaviors of others. Differential reinforcement is the balance between rewards and costs for behavior anticipated from previous experiences. Differential reinforcement may also teach an individual to learn destructive conflict resolution and communication patterns, which are used to control the victim. Through these concepts, children learn that violence is acceptable within the home and it is an effective method for problem solving or changing the behaviors of others. An individual may also learn to become a victim through these four concepts. Meaning the victim may learn to seek out a partner that is an abuser because they watched their parents do that. My second theory is ecological systems theory. The ecological system theory explains that we encounter different environments throughout our lives that may influence our behavior. These systems include the microsystem, the mesosystem, the exosystem, the macrosystem, and the chronosystem. Ecological system theories explains domestic violence by focusing on risk factors related to individual, family, community, and societal characteristics. Ecological systems theory and domestic violence. At the individual level, or also the microsystem, risk factors of domestic abuse include parental substance abuse, mental illness, or domestic violence. Family factors that affect domestic abuse may be family environment, family stress, and family interactions. Community risk factors may be the community the individual lives in, friends, formal and informal social supports, the existence of social isolation, job availability, and access to community services. Community risk factors and family risk factors would both be mesosystem. Exosystem risk factors may include the mass media. So this could be the news, TV, social media. At the macrosystem level, social norms and beliefs related to gender inequality and stereotypes are risk factors for an individual learning violent behavior. This is very prevalent in domestic violence against men because it is a very taboo subject, and most of society believes, or not most, but a lot of society believes that domestic violence is a woman's issue and that men can't be abused. The chronosystem consists of the pattern of environmental events and transitions over the life course. Chronosystem studies indicate that individuals who have experienced domestic violence can further have PTSD, low self-esteem, and academic failures. Social learning theory and ecological systems theory are similar because they both focus on how an environment may shape an individual. They are also both influenced by the microsystem, direct influence on an individual by direct environments. Social learning theory and ecological systems theory differ because social learning theory focuses solely on modeling as an influence of behavior, while ecological system theory focuses on the interactions of environment as well as indirect influences. Implications for social work practice. When a social work may try to understand or help an individual's behaviors, it will require looking at an individual's early or current environments, influences, and models, as well as tracing back to the root of their own observed behaviors. So this can be relevant for both theories, social learning theory and ecological systems theory. A social worker may use these theories to understand both the abuser and victims of a domestic violence situation. And here's my references. Thank you.